every single time you dispute, your accounts come back verified. You tired of collection agencies calling you. You don't know what to do. You don't know who to send these letters to. Well, I'm going to show you how to properly set the credit bureaus up to remove collections, charge off, repossession, eviction, anything that's hurting your credit report. I'm going to show you how to properly set the credit bureaus up to get it off once and for all. So you already know what time it is. Let's get right into it. So in today's video, I'm going to break down how to properly set the credit bureaus up. Also, how to write your dispute letter to all three major credit bureaus. And if you stay to the end, I'm going to show you how to get accounts without no hard inquiries. Yes, I said it, accounts without no hard inquiries. But before I give you all this game, I need you to hit the like button, smash it for me one time, hit the subscribe button before I give you all this game. So first things first, according to the FCRA, the Fair Credit Reporting Act, right? This book right here, according to this book, everything has to be 100% accurate on your credit report. I mean everything, the open date, date last active, account balance, account name, how much you owe every single month. Everything has to be 100% accurate on your credit report. And once you know that, you can get anything removed off your credit report. I mean anything, bankruptcy, repossession, charge off, eviction, anything that's hurting your credit report, you can get it removed. Late payments, anything, right? Because once you properly set the credit bureaus up, you can get anything deleted. And I'm gonna hop on my screen and show you how to properly pinpoint these inaccuracies to get your account deleted once and for all, so you don't have to worry about these collections and things hurting your credit report and holding your credit score back. So let's just hop on the screen and I'm gonna show you how to pinpoint. Once I show you how to pinpoint, I'm gonna show you how to write your letter up to actually set the credit bureaus up. So the first thing you wanna do is make sure you download a copy of all three of your credit reports, right? You don't want to look at TransUnion because, not TransUnion, you don't want to look at Credit Karma because that's not going to show you all this information like this to get an account removed. So what you want to do is make sure you get a copy of all three of your credit reports. I'm going to have the link in the description so you can basically get a copy of all three of your credit reports so you can see what I'm looking at. So when you look at your credit report, you can see the same thing I'm looking at, right? So first thing you want to do is download your credit report, like I said, and then pull it up on a computer so you can see all the information that's inaccurate. Remember when I stated everything has to be 100% accurate? I clearly mean that everything has to be 100% accurate. So once you know that everything has to be 100% accurate, now what you want to do is just go line item by line item for every single account that's negative on your credit report and just look at it, right? Highlight it, print it off, highlight it, because what you're going to do is use that as evidence to get the account deleted. So most people are not doing this. Most people are not showing you the back end, but I'm gonna give you the game real quick. So what you want to see is account number, account type, account detail, bureau code, account status, date open, balance. Highlight, just go line item by line item, right? High credit, credit limit, past due, payment status, last reported comments, date last active, date last payment, right? So as you can see, the date open, right? This is totally different, right? So TransUnion got March 27th, right? 2021. Experian has this date, Equifax has this date. That means this account can be permanently removed off your credit report because they basically violated one of your rights. So you can use this as leverage to get the account deleted. Next, what you want to do is, as you see the open date, right? You see you can look at last reported, right? And make sure that is make sure that's correct on all three. So as you can see, Equifax has a different date. So you can also use this as leverage to get that account deleted because everything has to be 100% accurate. Date last active is the same thing, right? This one shows one date, one shows another date, another one shows a different date. So you can also use that as leverage to get the account removed. And this is how you're going to get the account permanently removed off your credit report from Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. You got to send it to all three credit bureaus, right? And once you send it to all three credit bureaus, what you want to do is certify the letter. I'm going to show you how to write the letter up so you can get this account deleted. But before we do anything, what you want to do is properly set the credit bureaus up. And this is how you properly do it. Is actually doing an investigation letter. So I'm gonna show you how to write the letter up and how to get this account removed. So go ahead, stop share. So this is the letter you want to use to get the account to remove, because what you want to do is set the credit bureaus up first. And what I mean by first is before you send off a dispute letter, before you claim your case, you want to get them, set them up, right? So they can go back on what they stated. So if you tell them to investigate every single account, then they have to investigate every single account. So once you tell them to investigate every single account, now you're telling them to check the open date, check the date last active, check the balance, check everything, make sure it's reported correctly, make sure everything's 100% accurate. That means if they don't check it, that means, and they say they did check it and they said everything is 100% accurate, that means you can get the account removed because you already pinpoint and show them that you said everything was accurate. Well, how's everything accurate if this date, that date, this is wrong, this is wrong? So that's how you get the account removed. You just use the laws in your favor to get the account deleted. So like I was saying, you're gonna put your full name, address, right? And then to whom it's concerned, and then you're gonna have this. But next, what you're gonna do is make a copy of, copy of your credit report or the account name, account number. So you're gonna get the account name, which was CBE Group. We're gonna type it in. Then you're gonna get the account number, which is 2139. And then that's it, right? You're gonna list all your accounts that are negative. Put the account name, account number, account name, account number, account name, account number. Same thing for a collection, charge off, repossession, bankruptcy, anything that's negative, just put the account name, account number. Do it for every single account, right? I don't care if you have 5, 2, 3, 4, 10, right? Just make sure you're listing all the accounts, all with the account numbers. And if some, for example, some accounts on Equifax, some might say collection, right? They don't have an account name, or they don't have an account name at all. So what you want to do is just type in the word collection and then an account number, because I've seen that on a few credit reports, actually a lot of credit reports. So just put the account name as collection and account number as the number that's listed on the credit report. That's just for Equifax. I've seen that a lot of times, that they don't have the account name of the original creditor or whoever is trying to collect on this debt. You can also get that as removed as well off your credit report based off of not having a name. So what you want to do is tell them to check, please investigate every piece of information. Please investigate every piece of information. If not, please remove it off. Please remove it from my credit report. So you're telling them to please investigate every piece of information and make sure it's correct, right? And then you're telling them if it's not correct to remove it. So you're giving them, you're just telling them what to do. This is how you set the credit bureaus up. So you're gonna send it to Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. All you have to do is just put Experian Dispute Center, Equifax Dispute Center, and and TransUnion Dispute Center, right? Just type it in Google and it's gonna pull up the address, and make sure you send all these letters certified, right? So that you know that it got to the credit bureaus. And then we're gonna wait 30 to 45 days. Once you wait 30 to 45 days of the account coming back, two things should happen, right? Either the account got removed or the account got updated. So if it got updated, then they didn't do, well, they did their investigation, but they didn't update it with the date open, date last active, date last repayment to the correct date. So if you know that, you're gonna hit them with the second letter. I'll show y'all that in another video. We'll hit them with the second dispute to actually get that account deleted. But most times out of 10, you're gonna get the account removed based off of this investigation letter. What you want to do is with that letter, make sure you send a copy of your a copy of your ID and a proof of like a bill that's in your name. It could be a bill that has your name and account number, water bill, cell phone bill, light bill. Make sure it's like the collection that you're trying to get removed. So this is how you properly set the credit bureaus up to get anything deleted off your credit report. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments, right? So make sure you drop them in the comments. So now that you know how to properly set the credit bureaus up, right? You know how to properly set them up. You know how to write the letter to get every single account deleted off your credit report. And you know who to send them to. Now you need to add some positive accounts on your credit report if you don't have any, right? You want to add installment accounts. You want to add some involvement accounts. So make sure you add these different type of accounts to see an increase in your credit score as well. And if you watch this video right here, I'll show you how to get accounts with no hard inquiries. Like I said, accounts with no hard inquiries. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you on the other side of good credit. And click the link in the description so you can go ahead and get that credit report. And if you have any questions, just hit me up, drop them in the comments, and I'll reply back to you. Like I said, thank you for watching this video.